with us. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our show tonight. Okay. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay. Tonight we got two very special guests. We have Mr. Jeffrey C. and Mr. Jake Artus, who will be joining us later in the show. Okay. It's nice to see you all again. Okay. Hi June. Hi John. John Mose. Ben Ray. Hello. Okay. Okay. Tonight we will have a very good. Tonight's an exciting night again because today's Friday. We will have the U.S. CPI data announcement, which will happen in about 2 more hours. Okay. So markets will be very volatile again once more. Okay. Hi, X-Ray Gomez. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Okay. Hi, good evening, Agravante. Hi, Fabros. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all good today. Hi, Mark Aringo. Hi. Okay. Let me begin the show. Okay. Let's not hold you up longer. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all to our viewers in Cambodia, Chom Vipsu, and to our viewers in Philippines, Kamusta. Okay. I'm Christopher Louis, CEO of XAU Merlion. Okay. Welcome to XAU Merlion live stream show where we discuss about what's going on in the markets and what to expect in the coming days. Okay, before I begin, just a quick introduction about ourselves for those who are new to our live stream. Okay, XAU Merlion is a forex broker licensed and regulated in Cambodia. We provide trading platform for anyone who wants to trade forex or CFDs anytime, anywhere. We offer competitive spreads, quick execution, and 24 start trading with us. Drop us a message on our Facebook page, and our representatives will attend to you in the quickest time possible. Okay. Let's begin. Let's start the show. Tonight is our 10th episode, and we'll be discussing about what has happened this week and what to expect in market. With Mr. Jeffrey C., Chief Technical Officer and Macro Trader, and Jake Artus, Derivative Specialist. They will be sharing their views on the market for the coming week. But before I start the show, I would like to ask all of you who are watching right now, please like and share this live stream so we can reach out to more people to share such valuable insights about the market. And if you have any questions for us, do comment down below and we will answer them during the show. Okay, let me invite both of them to the show now. Okay. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Okay, good evening, gentlemen. How are you all this evening?
Good evening.
Okay, I can start with Jeffrey first. So maybe you like you can tell us what do you think about the market that's going to happen tonight? What are your views?
Okay, thank you, Chris. First of all, thanks everyone for joining us today, especially on a Friday evening. Let's begin. Today is a big day for the US market, especially with the CPI data to be released for November shortly at around 1 hour from now. So I shall carry on. Everyone can hear me? Jake, can you hear me, Jake?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Okay, so let's continue. So today's CPI data is quite important. If the US data go on surprisingly to the upside, we can see dollar is set to enjoy further gains today. That means it's going to go up against the rest of the pairs. If today reports we see a further downwards shift, we can see there's a less volatile component in the inflation, which will raise further concerns for the Fed and will move back their expectation to rate hikes to a longer period. So let's take a look at gold price now. Let me share my screen for gold counter. This is a 15 minutes chart. Move on to a 1 hour chart. Okay, we can see gold is now in the rates, back in the rates, looking to test the critical support at 1760 area, with the immediate support seen at 1773. Now, with all the eyes on the US inflation rate, which is going to be shortly later, will US CPI drive gold price above the critical 1792 resistance point? Yes, maybe, only if the US CPI report can actually weigh down on the US dollar and drive gold upwards towards the resistance level at 1792. We can see on the daily closing above the key 1792, we open the doors to the next immediate resistance level at 1800. On the flip side, if support is seen, on the flip side, we can see the immediate support, of course, at 1765 area, which is around here. If the November 3 low and if gold price is to go down, and we shall see the next level at 1685. And of course, other currencies like euro dollar, we can see some fresh selling pressure today. Let's move on to euro dollar. We can see it has been going down on a downtrend for quite some time. This afternoon in the euro trading session, we can see it went up a bit and was soon shorted back down. And for every other pair, let's take a look at sterling dollar as well. We can see sterling dollar is struggling around 1.32 level, with everybody's eyes now on the US inflation data shortly. Expectation of the fresh imposed COVID-19 restriction in England could force the Bank of England to delay its decision on the rate hikes, especially in the December policy meetings. This, along with the persistent Brexit related uncertainties, act as a headwind for the British pound. And this held back traders from placing aggressive bullish bets around the pound dollar pair. We can see the markets has been pricing in the possibility for an early policy tightening by the Feds, and of course the concern with the rising inflation pressures. So we can see the market focus today, especially we glue on to the CPI report. This is going to influence the Fed policy outlook. So by looking at some of the dollar pair, other than gold against dollar, euro dollar, sterling dollar, we can see sterling dollar, euro dollar has been on a downtrend for quite some time. So today's report, we'll see where it will bring us, especially for dollar. This will influence the near-term dollar price dynamics and provide a fresh direction for all the currency against the dollar pair. With USD strengthening, we are projecting euro dollar, pound dollar to go down a bit more. And for sterling dollar, we can see the next support at 1.13 level going even further down. To around the next support at 1.13 level. There's also quite important reports in the next Thursday. We have a lot of US data, Euro data coming up next week, especially Thursday. We have for US, we have Fed statements, the Fed rates, which they'll be mentioning. Are they going to adjust the rates in upwards or downwards? For Euro, we have the German manufacturing PMI, service PMI, and of course for sterling, we have sterling bank rate, and of course the most important Euro monetary policy statement, and of course the ECB press conference. So these 2 weeks, despite being December, I know December is always the time for holidays, the time to cash out some of your positions, which I strongly encourage if you are in the profits in the money to cash out your profits. As these 2 weeks, we can see the amount of reports that we have at hand. The market is going to be very, very volatile. So if you make some money to cash out some positions and spend it for Christmas with your family, yeah. So for now, that's all we have to share. Let me pass on the mic to Jake, maybe for some more technical analysis of some of the counters related to dollar.
Okay. Can you accept, sir? I share my screen.
Can you accept, sir? I share my screen. Can you accept, sir? I share my screen. Can you accept, sir? I share my screen.
Okay. So let me talk to my since we have a lot of Filipinos here, so maybe I will talk to them with our language. Okay. So ayan. So kung makikita nyo po, di ba? Nasa H4 tayo na time frame, di ba? So hinihintay lang natin na ma-break itong 1770. Okay, so 1770, wait nyo lang ma-break para mapunta tayo sa 1760, diba? 1760 level. So, kung mabe-break yung 1770, expect mo na yung 1760. Pero kung tutuloy pa yan, mabe-break yung 1760, diba? Expect mo yung next drop niyan is nasa 1750 hanggang 1720 level. Diba? Pero kung yung resistance natin ang mabe-break, yan yung mga 17 below. Okay, kasi ngayon nasa ano tayo, sa midpoint ng weekly. Okay, so kung mabe-break naman natin yung 1780 level, expect mo yung 1790 uli. 1790 uli hanggang 1800. So, pwede nga talagang lakbayin yung 1800 na resistance level. So, ito yung 1790 level natin na resistance. So, mas maganda, hintayin natin yung magiging breakout after netong result ng high impact na lalabas mamaya. Okay? So, ayan yung mga level. 1810. 1810 yung next target niya kung mabe-break yung 1790 level. So, yun yung sa gold, di ba? Pero, kung titignan nyo yung higher time frame pa niyan, makikita nyo naman na nasa retest level lang yan. Di ba? Ayan siya. See, makikita nyo banda rito, nag-retest na yan. Okay? So, inintay lang natin kung mabe-break niya ba yung 1760 level para bumaba siya dun sa 1720 level. Ayan siya. Okay? As support niya yan. Okay? So, kung matutuloy naman na mabe-break niya yung 1720 level na yan, i-expect mo na yung 1690. Yung 1690, yung kasi yung last na nung nakaraang pang NFT, di ba? Tumama siya sa 1690 level. Pero ina-expect kasi natin na ang gold po ay tataas yan hanggang 1800 to 1900 po, di ba? In the long term, di ba? Ang gold po is pwedeng ma-reach yung 2000 level niya, di ba? So, yun po yung ating nakikita ngayon dito sa chart ng gold po, yan. See, so nasa may sideways pa siya rito, so hinihintay lang natin yung breakout para makapag-take action tayo. So, yun yung better na pwede nyong gawin. Okay. So, I think that's it, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Jake. Thanks, Jeff, for your views on the market. That was quite informative. So maybe you can ask the viewers if they have any questions to ask. Okay, I saw one comment earlier that says from JJ4, super volatile gold this week because it's December. Yeah, probably I think yeah, this week is quite volatile because of the data that's going to release tonight. So we'll expect high volatility soon. Okay, no signal. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Hi all. Hi SK. Okay. Okay. Let me. Okay. Maybe ask a question. With the data that's going to release tonight, Jeff. Maybe I asked you. What's your expectations on tonight's CPI announcement? Do you think CPI be high or lower than expected? Okay.
Yeah, Chris, you mentioned about the CPI report today. My gut feel is that the inflation report is definitely going to beat most of the expectation and consensus in November, as we can feel it right to the ground in terms of rising prices in terms of groceries, cars, even other things that we can see in today's market. Some of the maybe people in the cryptocurrency sector, we can see some of the coins rising to quite significant price. So I say we might beat expectation, and if it does, dollar is going to strengthen itself. So it might affect the gold price, and it might go lower. It really depends on the market sentiment. Yeah, but of course, my gut feel is projection at beating the consensus.
Thanks, Jeff. Do you think that the Fed now will, because with recent news, I think Powell has mentioned that he will bring forward the taper to earlier date. So do you think you'll see the inflation to fall in the next few months?
I would say the main concern still lies with the rate hikes. If the rate hikes don't happen, we can see a lot of cheap borrowing in the market from one financial institute to another, from one bank to another, companies to retails. With all this cheap money, it has to go somewhere to produce the returns to pay the interest. Imagine interest is at 1% per annum. If you borrow $1 million, you just have to pay 10,000 in 1 year, divided by 12. That's almost just 1,200 or even lesser in a month. So with $1 million and the amount of interest that you have to pay back, most likely it goes into the stock market. Of course, cryptocurrencies as well. So are we in a bubble? I'm not too sure, but definitely inflation is in place. And I think somebody mentioned about the inflation. Inflation rate can explain for also AC parts. Yes. Inflation, yes. Inflation rate can explain for us. Yes, yes. Inflation rate is in the finance sector is what we call rising prices in terms of 10 years ago for $100 the purchasing power has become lesser as compared to today. So when you talk about inflation rate, we always talk about money. is worth more in the past than compared to now. So what is inflation rate? Inflation rate is rising prices in terms of over time. It's the rate at which price increase over time, resulting in a fall in your purchasing value of money. I hope this is clear enough for you to understand. Yeah, inflation is technically something that eats into your money. You can imagine a virus that is in your body and slowly eating up your uh, bit and pieces of you. Money is actually just a piece of paper. Inflation is real. Uh, Money today is definitely worth lesser than money 20, 30 years ago. As we can see in terms of gold price, crypto price, your groceries price, uh, even cryptocurrency price, car price, housing price. That's because of inflation as well. And we can see coach view about crypto, about inflation on us now. Maybe Jake, you want to answer that question?
Sorry, Jake, you're mute. Hold on. I think Jake has trouble with his connection. Can you unmute?
Hello, sir. Hello. Okay now. I think okay now, sir.
Okay. I think you're. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my connection.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
So,
okay. I think Marvin has a question. So,
inflation.
your view about crypto, about inflation on us now.
Okay. So, about sa cryptocurrency, di ba? About Bitcoin. Sa mga nagtitrade ng Bitcoin. Okay. So, na-expect pa natin na patuloy pang bababa yung price ng BTC. Kasi, di ba? Break niya pa yung previous support niya, which is yung 1750 level. Yung 50,000 level ng price ng BTC. Umabot siya ng 42, diba? 42,000. So, nagre-retrace lang ngayon ng BTC. Pero, na-expect ko pa yan na mas bababa pa siya hanggang 40, magpa-flat pa yan ng 40 hanggang 30,000 level ang BTC. Pero, kung i-hold mo lang yung BTC dyan, expect mo na in the long run, ang BTC kasi is aabot yan ng 100,000 per BTC. Diba? So, mas maganda, habang mura pa siya, di ba? Habang bumababa siya, bumili ka lang, tapos i-hold mo lang siya in a long run. So, ganyan kasi yung ginagawa ko ngayon sa sarili kong BTC. So, yun yung pinakamasasuggest ko para sa BTC. Di ba? So, one more, sir, about Cheng Golfo. About fundamental analysis. Okay. Can the price of crypto right now will affect the gold price?
Yeah, there's one more about crypto.
Yeah, about crypto as well. So,
The price of crypto
yeah.
right now will be at the yeah.
Pwede maka-apekto
We'll
yan, di
move on
ba?
to
So, sa mga nagtitrade ng
Cheng
crypto and gold,
Golfo.
so pwede maka-apekto yan, yes. Pwede maka-apekto yan sa market ng gold, sa market ng cryptocurrency. So, di ba? Yung mga holder na nasa crypto, so holders sila ngayon nasa bumababa yung price ng BTC. So may mga traders tayo diyan na lumilipat into gold market. So pwede makaapekto dahil yung volume ng mga traders na lumilipat sa gold market pwedeng magpataas ng value rin ng gold natin. So kunwari, tumaas ang BTC, so marami rin yung lilipat uli ng BTC kasi ganyan naman mga trader, lilipat kung saan yung mas nakakita sila ng potential na profit. So palipat-lipat lang yan, kaya naapektuhan yung market ng both crypto and yung sa gold market. Yun. Yeah, I think that's it, sir.
Thanks, Jake. I think we have one question from Chung Go For. So she says, "Hi, sir, to all of you. I'm almost 2 years newbie, sir, but until now, I'm not good on fundamental analysis. What it means, CPI yields, I think, etc. As Merlion family, can we have more seminars on or videos of what is meaning on how to identify fundamental analysis?" Okay, maybe I'll answer the last questions. Yes, we Merlion is planning a training program for all our clients to teach on technical analysis and fundamental analysis. So we are planning on a course to teach most clients. Yeah. So we'll let you know on the course once it's ready in future. Okay. So on the first question, what it means by CPI use. I think maybe Jeff, you can explain this again. I think it's the same. I think Jeff explained it before on the earlier question on AC parts. So, okay, maybe Jeff can explain again.
Yeah. So you were asking about the CPI. About CPI. CPI is actually the Consumer Price Index, which I think you are very, Ms. Chen, you are very familiar with. CPI measures the inflation data, which is going to be released shortly in 9:30 GMT plus 8 timing. So what it means, CPI, CPI and CPI use, I think it's two separate things. We talk about CPI first. CPI is actually the Consumer Price Index. It measures the inflation data. Basically, put it in simple terms, it's just if the number is big, that means inflation is a real issue. Prices are increasing faster than what it supposed to be. So that's inflation report. And if it does, that means your money is getting lesser in value day by day at a faster pace. This is a serious problem because whatever that you are going to buy now as compared to last year, if you notice, has increased a lot over time, maybe 100%, 200%. So inflation happens, but not at such a fast speed over time. If it does, it bound to crash. So we shall see how it goes. For use, I'm suppose you are referring to the yield curve, which measures the treasury use,
Interest rate yields.
the interest rate treasuries use. So what is treasury use? Is a way to measure the bond investors' feeling and sentiment about risk, so you can have a bigger sense of the market in terms of your investment and the amount of risk the bond investors are actually feeling at the point in time. So we can see for some of the, if you plot it in a graph on a U curve, we can see that on most of the time, let me just share my screen. Yeah. Oh, you have the U curve, bro? Let me just share my screen to show you the U curve. So as everyone can see, can everyone see the U curve? Can I? Yeah. So for the U curve, we can see whenever it's going downwards, that means in terms of the treasury yield interest rate, whenever it's going down, we can see a recession coming, especially in the year 2000. And when in 2007, 2008, the subprime mortgage crisis, COVID, we can see. So this is actually quite a strong indicator for where the next recession will be. And we can see whenever interest has reached a low, the rebound up to the economy, high interest is going to be there. We can see it in 1990, 2000. We can see in 2006, 2007, 2008. So we can see the interest is actually yield is currently at the low and has been increasing. So rate hike is definitely going to happen. It's just when. Is it going to be next year? Is it going to be 2023? It really depends. But what we can see if the rate hike comes too fast, we will enter into another recession. So it really depends. But what we see here is actually a pattern in the yield curve, treasury yields that you mentioned. If interest rate were to go up to a certain point, most likely recession is in place and you will come back down. So it's always a cycle, and we can see it normally happens in a time span of 7 to 10 years. But we can see since 2008, 2010, it has taken a longer period for us to reach here, which is about 9 to 10 years. So we can see if what's going to happen if the Fed increases the interest rate. I hope this answer your question. And moving on to the next question, can the price of the crypto right now affect the gold price?
I think Jake has answered that one.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Jake has answered that.
Yeah.
So I think we have one more. Coach view inflation versus interest rate versus new variant COVID. So I think Jake, maybe you can answer this question from Marvin. Okay.
Okay. So, Marvin Ampoyo. Yun. Inflation rate, interest rate, new variant COVID. Okay. So makikita niyo naman ngayon, di ba, yung new variant ng COVID natin is hindi pa nakaka-affect o hindi pa masyadong nararamdaman yung epekto niya sa economy natin compared dun sa COVID-19 talaga. Di ba? Na talagang apektado buong mundo dun sa COVID-19 nga, di ba? So yung new variant natin ngayon hindi pa siya masyadong, kung mapapansin mo compare sa economy ng COVID-19 at yung new COVID ngayon na variant, mas gumaganda yung economy natin ngayon. So kung mapapansin mo, nakaka-recover yung bawat bansa unti-unti, di ba? So mas gumaganda yung nagiging, kung makikita mo yung chart, gumaganda yung value ng mga currency natin. Although sa ibang bansa, di ba, makikita mo yung US patuloy na tumataas. Kaya yung makikita mo sa Euro-USD, kapag tinignan mo yung chart ng Euro-USD, diba? Hello sir, can you share my screen? Can you accept share my screen? I will show Euro-USD. Okay. So kung makikita mo, di ba? Yung Euro-USD, kung makikita mo, yung USD patuloy na nagre-recover doon sa nangyari nilang pagbagsak na economy nila. So, eto, kung mapapansin mo, patuloy na pagbaba ng euro, pero patuloy yung pagtaas dito ng USD. So, ina-expect pa natin na mas tataas pa yung value ng USD. Diba? Dahil dyan sa pag-recover nila dito sa new variant, nakaka-adapt na yung mga tao. So, parang namumuhay na tayo with COVID, diba? Sabi nga sa balita. So, namumuhay na tayo with COVID ngayon. So, parang normal na lang sa atin yan. May mga vaccine na tayo. So, ready na. So, yun. Yung nagiging reason natin yan. So, sa interest rates naman, di ba? So, kung magpo-fundamentals ka kasi, every time na magpapalit, yung interest rates, kung inaabangan mo yan, di ba? So, once na nagtaas o binabaan, sabihin natin, binabaan yung interest rates sa bansang, specific na bansa, so expect mo, sa supply and demand niya, tumataas yung demand niya, bumababa yung supply. So, tendency nun tumataas din yung value ng currency. So, ganun siya. Di ba? So, sana nasagot ko yung tanong. I think, sir, I answered already the question.
Oh, okay, Ken. Thanks, Jake. Thanks, Jeff. Okay. So there's one more question here. By maybe Scarlet. Is it possible that we can trade cryptos on Merlion platform eventually? Okay, currently now we don't have cryptos, but we are working with our local regulators here in Cambodia to so that our clients can trade. But now we are working on three major cryptocurrencies first, probably in future. So it will be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. Hopefully, these three currencies it can be traded on the platform in future. But let's work with the local regulators here first before once they approve, then maybe we can start trading cryptocurrencies. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Maybe. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, disconnect. I think we answered almost all the questions on the chat. Okay, I think let's. Any more questions before we end the show today? Okay, I think that's about it. Okay. Okay. Thanks, gentlemen, Jake and Jeffrey, for coming to the show again. Okay, it was a very informative night today by two of you. Okay. Okay. I think yeah. I think Jake, you're quite popular with in the Philippines now.
Yes.
Okay. I think thank you all for joining us tonight. I think we should end the show now. Okay. I hope every one of you all have gained something from tonight. Okay. And we hope to see you all again in the next week on our next week's show. And I think now it's the festive season. Christmas is coming, so I think most of y'all have a happy holiday season soon. Okay. Yes, and God bless you all as well. So, okay. If you have any questions, if you have any further questions, please check with your representative or do drop us a message on our Facebook page so we can answer them. Okay. So sorry, Christine. Why?
Say hi.
Oh, hi, Christine Cruz. Okay. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you all in advance. Hope you all have enjoyed your
Do we have
weekend.
bonus for this holiday?
Have where? Ex Excelsior Johnson as a client. Do we have bonus for this holiday? I think most of you are aware. Yes, of course, there's some bonus coming, probably end of this year. So I wish you all good luck. Okay. Okay, I think we should end the show now. Okay, I think it's getting late. Okay, thanks all for joining us tonight. Okay, and Merry Christmas to you all. Have a good weekend and probably enjoy the Christmas shopping and stay safe once again. Okay, because I think with this new COVID variant, please take care of yourself. Okay, shout out to Jake, Sir Jake Artus. Okay. Okay. Ken. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen, for tonight. Okay.
Thank you,
We'll
sir.
see you all again next week. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Do
thank you,
join us again
everyone.
next week at 8 p.m. Singapore time, 7 p.m. Cambodia time. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Okay. Okay, bye bye. I end nothing.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.